Hi, this is Angie with Angie's Kitchen, and today we are going to talk dessert, but we're going to talk vanilla ice cream. Because vanilla ice cream is one of those poor little ice cream which everybody goes, oh, it's so boring. Well, I am going to show you with 3 easy recipes how vanilla can just become your most loved ice cream in your refrigerator. So don't be vanilla. Okay, so this past week I went out with a wonderful friend of mine, had a great dinner, and then we went to this wonderful place for our just nightcap, and we felt like having a little dessert. So this wonderful bartender, which this place is actually beautiful too, and the waiter was just absolutely phenomenal, just said, no, we just have plain old boring vanilla ice cream. So of course my creative juice went, oh no, there is no such a thing as boring vanilla. And I kind of went on explaining to him how a little bit some dessert he can do. Thus this video today. So what I am going to do today for you, what I'm going to show you how to do, is 3 very simple desserts which you can prepare before you start dinner. So by the time dinner is finished, dessert time comes along, boom, you got a dessert ready. So one of them is fresh fruit, and I have right now here some berries, which I am going to marinate with some sugar and some whiskey. I chose whiskey, can be rum, can be vodka, sometimes vodka, but usually whiskey is excellent. Secondly, I am going to show you how to make mango with rum and ice cream. Totally delicious dessert, and you will love me for it. Trust me, I know you will. And then the very simple Italian affogato cafe with the simple 2 ingredient, espresso and ice cream. So let's start with the fresh strawberries, berries mix. Okay, so one of my favorite dessert, which is extremely simple to make, is fresh berries, sometimes strawberries, raspberry, blueberries, blackberries, mix together and let it marinate with some sugar. Let them in the refrigerator for a good 20-minute maximum, or you don't even have to put them in the refrigerator. You can actually leave them on the counter and then serve them over ice cream, over whipped cream. So here I am going to show you how to very simply to make this extremely easy dessert. So I have some beautiful strawberry that I got at the store this weekend, as well as some blackberries right here. And we're going just to cut them and take off and just cut them into quarters. Okay, so then you just kind of, cut them in little pieces. There some are bigger than others. So you take off the white and you just sideways cut it down a little bit. Now it depends, if you have a little one, you may want to cut on small pieces, of course. If you don't, well, you just kind of leave it bigger, but just kind of down on quarters. So there you go. Now this was one of my son, and it still is one of my son's favorite dessert. Of course, he doesn't have it with whiskey, but he just loves strawberries with sugar. So there you go. And this is the last one. Isn't she gorgeous? Perfectly red. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my blackberries to it. You see how beautiful color combination this is? Isn't that gorgeous? Sugar. Put it over. Now, I'm generous in the sugar because I love sugar, and that's the only sugar I have during the daytime. And you just mix it up a little bit, and you let it sit. What happened is the sugar with the natural sugar of the strawberries brings out this beautiful, wonderful flavor to it. So there. And just let it sit for 20 minutes in the refrigerator or the room temperature, and some of your dessert is already done. You can do this before you start your dinner, but the time dinner is done, it's finished. Also, this is a great dessert for you, a little snack for your children in the afternoon. So let's move on to the next one. Mango with rum and ice cream. Now this is a fantastic, super delicious dessert. Then you can even make the night before. Excellent for parties, excellent over vanilla ice cream, but also excellent by itself, just for you to know. So the very simple few ingredients that we need for this, actually. We need mangoes, we need lime, lime zest, and lime juice. We need sugar and, of course, dark rum. So let me get started on the process. I have two type of mangoes here. On the market there is two. So whichever is the ripest, which one you have at your store, choose it. It doesn't matter, they're both delicious. So just pick the one that you prefer to work with, or the one who is the ripest at the store. They're just starting to come to our stores right now, so they might not be as ripe as you want to, mainly the big one, so you may want to go with the little one. And this is very, very simple, easy place to do it. Okay, so we have chosen our mangoes, so now let's start cutting, shall we? So what I need to do is get my mangoes, and you know they're a little lopsided section, as you can see. So I'll start peeling from the back and kind of going slightly to it. Now when you peel the mangoes, make sure then you remove any green part of the mango. That's not something that you want to enjoy and eat. It's actually kind of bitter. So you just kind of go like this, all around it. There you go. Voila. And here's a beautiful mango. Now you know that the mango has a pit in the middle, and the pit is kind of all the way alongside, so there's a challenging to cut it sometimes, and if you have one of those little mango peeler, which I don't have, that will be fantastic, but if you don't, it is not an easy task to do, but we could do it. It's very simple. So there you go, my two have been clean. Let me remove this bowl. So now what I need to do is kind of cut my mango down and take everything off from the pit. And like I was saying, it's not an easy task, so you just kind of go alongside and take out as much as you possibly can. There. Alright, so as you can see, this is the pit inside of it. So this is gone. So now what you do, you just take your little strips and you cut it. And you just make little, you know, 1/2 inch little pieces, as you can see. Sorry, my hands are dirty. This little, all around it. And that's all you have to do. Just kind of cut them all up and put them inside of your bowl. Okay, and here it is, our last beautiful piece. Cutting into little hedges, and boom, into the bucket they go. Now let me clean this up, and I'm going to show you the rest of how to put it together. So once we're done with that, we need lime zest, and lime juice. So I learned this a long time ago. Always do the pit this way when you zest it, because you want to, when you zest the lime, never go over it this way, because you can't see if you're getting the pit, so you always kind of go over it. So as you can see, all this, and the recipe is underneath the link, and if you do like this video, please say like, share with your friend, and comment, okay? And subscribe to my channel. So what we do, we take all this beautiful pit, and you see how beautiful it is, and can you imagine, I wish you were in my kitchen right now to smell it. It's absolutely divine. The fresh smell, the oils from the limes are just fantastic. Okay, got it all done. I love those little microplanes. They're just fabulous. And then you need to squeeze some lime juice. Now, if you don't have limes or you can't find them, get lemon, it's perfectly fine also. And you always squeeze and roll it a little bit when you have to press a lime or a lemon, because you dislodge all the juices in it. So cut it, and I have this wonderful little tool, putting it in, and they're much bigger than my hole, so I got to squeeze them in and boom, squeeze the lime over it. And usually with 2 mangoes you need around probably 2 to 3 tablespoons, you know, depends how you like it, if it's more acid or not. I like lime, I like lemon, so I have tendency to put it in. If you don't, just try it with 2 and then move on to 3. Okay, this is just gorgeous. There you go. Done with this part. right, and now, let me dry my hands here. Sugar, it asks for 3 tablespoons of sugar, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, perfect, and dark rum, and that's something about 2 tablespoons. Now, dark rum tastes better for cooking, so always use dark rum than white rum or light rum. And I know there's still some sugar, so it's not a big deal. 1 and 2. Okay, I was a little generous too there, as you've noticed. Alrighty, and then I'll get a little spoon. Mix all this up. Now this will have to marinate for, I say a couple of hours. And I know there is a lot of liquid in it, but don't worry, because the liquid is what's fantastic over any ice cream. Then you have actually vanilla ice cream. So this is recipe number 2, and I wish you were here to smell it. The marinating between the mango, the lime, and the rum is absolutely fantastic. And here you see this is dessert number 2. Alrighty, assembly line time. So here we go. I have my beautiful vanilla ice cream, which I left it out a couple of minutes early, so it's nice and soft to do this. Okay, as you can tell, I love ice cream, so we're gonna have generous scoopfuls. I like this scoop. There is the other one, you know, you can use anything, but here we go. Those are my 3 spoonful. Okay, so now I'm going to move this out of my way, and what we're going to do, we're going to start with the mango. The mangoes have been nicely and marinating. You just give it a little stir, and as you can see there is a lot of liquid, but the liquid's a little thicker, which is wonderful. So you just take a nice little spoonful and poof, put it right over it. There you go. Make sure then you have lots of those mangoes and a little bit of sauce. Okay, so this is your mango vanilla ice cream, as you can see. Isn't that beautiful? And you should smell wonderful. Now we're moving on to the berries with vanilla and whiskey. Now, just take your, oops, I've got a spoon here, your berries who have been marinating for 20 minutes, and with the sugar, just put them right over it, like such. Oop, don't go away. Now, if you were to serve this to a child, you will stop right here. But see, then we also have to do some adulting. So I'm gonna take my whiskey. This is Johnny Walker, I think it's green label. I don't know, it's Johnny Walker. So I'm just gonna put a little bit over it. Now this, you can be as generous as you wish, or as, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful dessert. This is my vanilla ice cream with mixed berry with whiskey. See how beautiful that looks? And last but not least, while we were talking, I prepared my coffee. Now this is my espresso that I make every morning, and it's very tight compressed coffee. So if you don't have an espresso machine like I do, make your coffee very, very tight. You have your ice cream, and you're gonna put your coffee over, and this is called affogato cafe, which literally means drowned in coffee. So, and you see it makes this gorgeous, gorgeous cream, and there you have it. And this is another wonderful recipe for vanilla ice cream cafe affogato. So there you have it, guys. I have 3 beautiful recipes with vanilla, easy to make, will not break the bank, and fun for any time of the year. So what did I say? Don't be vanilla. Thank you so very much for coming to G&G's Kitchen. I am G&G. If you like this video, please share, like, comment, and see you next time. Bye.